First time I met up on the street, like, I usually run up and down. And I usually come out and rest. And every time my father talk to me, I hear what he say. Usually, dip on the street side and I sit down and sleep up and I say people come and dash water upon me. Enough time me on the street, police shoot off me. Whole heap of time police shoot off me. Around the 10 times.
Somebody say, tell me like I'll face with me and thing, mother like I'll ready for damage them and thing.
My life was very hard. You know, don't know where you're gonna sleep sometime, and I'm saying friend, neighbor. Yeah.
The situation with our boys in Jamaica is grim, with 37% of the population being under 18 years old, boys making up approximately 50% of that. However, traditional cultural practices and attitudes toward boys means that they are at a disadvantage from an early age. From birth, more attention is paid to girls in terms of nurturing, health, and education. Boys suffer more from neglect and punishment because of the belief that parents should toughen boys to fend for themselves and to become youth men, to use a popular phrase.
My friends tell me, hey, you know, you can come and bond with us. I say, no, I don't want to die like that. Me have one friend, but they make homemade gun. They make you go put something there, shot in it, and then they can come in one bag.
The poverty rate within Jamaica is presently at 9%. 45%, or almost 1 in every 2 Jamaicans in this poverty margin, is a child. The results of the neglect that some boys face in early childhood is manifested in their performance at school right from the very start. The Grade 1 Readiness Inventory, or GRI, boys were twice as likely to master none of the subscales as girls. This problem of underachievement of boys continues throughout school. Boys attend secondary schools less often than girls, and indeed our universities have 3 times as many girls than boys, and more girls seek employment than boys. By the upper years of secondary school, the rate of attendance by males and females declined by 36% and 28% respectively. The issue of high school dropout, therefore, is a real concern for boys, especially among the boys in the older age groups.
Because the girls are more focused and they don't really have the distractions as boys, and they're expected to do well.
I think that girls are better in school because they are not as much influenced by the violence as boys.
Their academic goals are achievements, and in most cases the girls are more focused.
Major factor, I think, in that change of focus has to do with the amount of distractions that are around. One, with the use of technology, you find that the boys are very much into the hand games, the Game Boys, the PSPs, the video games. That type of distraction, I find it's more common now than there was of yesterday, and I do believe that this has a tendency, or this has an impact on the focus of the students.
More girls than boys go back to school to repeat subjects.
I could do my maths and things, but I could not read so well. So when reading come on to me, it's like you're telling me that you can swim and I cannot swim. You want to get me drowned.
That's why I get kicked out of school, and Mr. Green still let me back when I come back. In the agency, I go all a camp with the teacher, all type of something like.
I would like to further my education, but I have to work right now to make some more money to go back to school.
Both the 2006 Grade 3 diagnostic tests and Grade 4 literacy tests proved that girls did better than boys in all subject areas. Non-mastery of the Grade 4 test proved that 14% of students, or 6,600 students, fell within this category, 5,000 of which were males and 1,500 of which were females. Within the June 2005 Caribbean Secondary School certificate, CSEC, girls did better than boys in 29 of the 35 subjects. 30% of dropouts are illiterate. Boys will simply drop out and stay out, and indeed far more boys drop out than girls, preferring a life of idleness or perhaps hope to break into the glamour world of the music industry. Many turn to a life of crime.
Boys aren't expected to excel. Boys are expected to take up the gun and you know, generally be bad.
Well, boys tend to drop out of school because, well, they don't want to pay attention and they feel so well, them rule and them are the boss and things.
Well, mostly boys drop out of school because of peer pressure. Peer pressure is a very upgrade factor in schools.
Boys drop out of school simply because of the violence in their area, bad company, and things they do wrong and don't really care about it.
There are many reasons that contribute to the sad plight of our boys. Their voices cry out as they tell their story and voice their opinion.
I live in the street for almost a year. I go to cops for a homemade gun. It's like me and my friend Bethelton. We was walking on the street. He have a homemade gun in his bag. He give me the bag and I have the bag. A man named Mr. Gray, policeman, come on. They said, hey, give me the bag, make I search it. I give him the bag and my friend said to me, you're not running. I never hear what he said, so I said what I said. And he said, you're not running, I'm running off with him. And we did it for 3 days in Bethelton. Then the Friday, then catch me and carry me got cops and we got a coat.
Even though I come from school and I walk on the road, 2 of them, I have, you know, iron fat them I eat with. Yes, I have one of that day in my waist. So when I reach on the car now, the boy said to me, say, yo, where money? Then I say, I not give you my money. I want boom in my test plate, I say, all right, take out the fat, but I have your pan on my shirt. The last time I got cops and I tab him, you're saying I hand.
I'm in school and the boy, they're fatiguing me wicked. And he said, go on time, I go war, you know. And I stand up and take up one bit of 2 before. I have it. Take it 2 before and I lick him in the head back. And he black out there for 3 water on him. And they expel me and we got cops.
My life growing up, it was very rough, you know, because you left school, you don't know what going to be for dinner. And I'm saying, so you have to always try anything you have, you have to just share it and make it stay till the next day. Yeah.
And my mother struggled with it. Same like my mother have. Like the whole family just broke up. Me, gone this one, sister gone this one, mother gone this one. Father chop up mother, gone. That's right.
Are boys doomed to failure from birth, or will a bigger slice of the monetary pie improve their lot? 11% of the country's total budget is allocated to children's programs and services. Is this enough? What is being done to improve the educational status of our future men?
What parents really need to do, or adults on a hand, is to support their boys. Sit them down and talk to them and tell them that they expect this and this of them. Not to force them and burden them, but to just say that I'm working real hard to send you to school and I would love for you to honor my commitment. And let them know that you love them. They don't have to be a bad boy, they can just take their books. And they must watch what other people are saying, you know, because it's the nerds that are going to do something in life.
I think parents and adults can encourage students to stay in school by, boys to stay in school by putting back into their brains the importance of school.
The parents can say to them that just study hard and just do your schoolwork and listen to the teacher.
The ways that adults can encourage boys to stay in school, that they should sit down with them, help them with their homework and make it fun. Talk to the teachers about his or her son, that they should make the work more interesting.
And I would really appeal to the people out there, you know, we have some youngsters, whatever you preach to them, that's exactly what they're going to gravitate to. So we have to be positive.
The Jamaican father needs to pay more attention to their boys, be better role models, be better disciplinarians. Be a friend, yes, but you have to discipline your boys. You have to show them the right way in today's society, particularly when, I mean, we are living in violent times. There are many distractions out there. There are many temptations that can lure a boy to do ill or to drop out of school.
If we put our mind to something, we can do it, and we have that ability. So young boys, make sure you put your mind to it. You can do it. It's not bad to be smart in school. I got 8 ones. I was basketball captain the same year. You know, so it's possible if you just put your mind to it.